Oh. Okay. So, nice to see everybody again. Here we go. Here we are. Was looking through our money pile this morning. So I was listening to a rather lengthy video about law of attraction. It's like an audio book, and law of attraction, and how we have thoughts, and the thoughts, like if we think something over and over and over, like I'm receiving a $2 bill in the mail, and receiving a $20 bill in the mail, over and over, and we look like we really study money really closely, like this is Hamilton, and on Hamilton's bill there's the Statue of Liberty, the flame, and it's in a kind of like copper shiny ink, embossed even, and over here is the 10. These are like to foil the counterfeiters, and the $20 bill also has the shiny, this is kind of like a greeny shiny embossment, and the gold 20 over here. I was reading in the New York Times, they had a recent article about Benjamin Franklin. He had a printing press, and let's get this moving. Benjamin Franklin won the contract to print money for Philadelphia. I think it was 1, 2, 3, and 40, back then it was pounds and shillings, and because we were still kind of, I guess, connected to England, and United States was a colony, I think. Maybe, this requires history. Anyways, they had photos of the money that Benjamin Franklin printed. So like little kind of, squarish papers, and he played around with inks, and he knew about the counterfeiters. He was coming up with ways to thwart the counterfeiting of the official monies. And it had the word shill on it, like shillings, like 1 shill or 10 shill, which brought to mind, I was thinking, shells. Did that word shilling come from shells? How did they, because maybe people a long time ago, we did business using shells. I don't know. But anyways, I love money, and I think it's so gorgeous that they go to all this, it's like somebody learns how to do this in school, how to print it. And then I was looking at the backs. Here's the U.S. Treasury, and there's the little number. Every dollar, every bill has a different number. Okay, so, whatever. So the law of attraction is, if you would like cash flow, then really take a good look at the cash that you have on hand. Look at it, study it, and get to know it. And the more you think about it, that's the law of attraction. Whatever we're thinking intently about, that is what we bring to ourselves. Like I visualized receiving a letter with not a $2 bill, but just in general some cash in it, and that happened yesterday. So that's a piece of advice, if you would like to attract cash into your life, look at it, study it. It's really kind of beautiful, And I'll put a link. The New York Times, I think you can read, even if you don't have a subscription to the New York Times, you can at least read one article. Yeah. Okay. Or go to your library, to the libraries in California, at least the counties I've lived in. There's a free, you can subscribe for free to the New York Times. Okay. So we're asking, this today's divination is all about what is the most effective way to pull into our lives cash flow. You see, just like so easily, so like we hardly ever have to even work at it. It just happens, you know. That's the question. Law of attraction. I'll put a link to this audio book I was listening to. I'm sure, and I mean, the YouTube has so many law of attraction videos. It's a really great thing. YouTube always so wonderful. It's like a library, a video library. Okay, let's take a look. Friendship. These are some friends. Okay, they live in Rancho Tehama. This is one of my neighbors down the street. In Rancho Tehama, land is big. Every lot is like at least an acre. Some are 10 acres, you know. So in terms of neighbor, her lot is probably a good, 2 or 3 miles from my house. My land. I don't have a house there yet, but she passes by my land, and she was one of the first people who introduced herself to me when I first bought my land. And this is one of her close friends. They are not spouses, just really great friends. And so this shows, 2 friends. They work together, and I don't want to give their names just because, privacy's sake. But this is all about, so friendship. As far as when I started doing these Turkish, these videos in general, because before even the Turkish coffee readings, I was making friends with money, and with money, Tiki's statue, the spirit, and journeying, doing journeys. When we do a journey to a spirit, middle world, these are middle world spirits, money spirit, as opposed to like upper world or lower world. Lower world is like power animals, and upper world is like angels or deceased personalities. Like your grandparents may be in the upper world and things like that, or a famous individual, Buddha, Jesus. I know one of my colleagues, she loves to journey to Jesus. Can you believe that? Not dead at all. Still very much alive, in the sense that we can meet with these spirits and communicate and get it, lots of great help from them, enormous help. Okay, so in the spirit of friendship with cash, we are friends with cash. You treat cash, money, as you would your friend, like that. You love your friends, and you honor them and respect them and help them. and treasure them, because friendship has it's important. Okay, so in the line of that, attracting friendship, but in terms of cash, okay? People think I'm like maybe obsessed. It's not that. It's like I'm changing my attitude towards money. Okay, that's what I am doing. I don't know about you, but that's what I am doing. Okay, so friends with money. Let's see what we get. Friends! Aww, friends again. I absolutely love the way this works. I love the way this works. Truly, two equal things are in relationship. Like looking in a mirror, reflection of oneself. See how they're mirrored? Air element makes this a lighter kind of relationship. I know these two people, they have a really great relationship with each other, and they help move the whole community in the direction of, community and entertaining children and bringing events to Rancho Tehama. So mental affinity, clubs are air and thoughts. So our thoughts, if we would like to have cash flow coming in, be like a friend, and you will attract this whatever quantity of money that you would like. It's flowing to you right now as we speak, which is so wonderful. Okay, let's see what our coffee cup has to say about this. Friends. Oh, I'm gonna send that to my neighbor, this video. Okay, so U.S. Treasury. Ooh, maybe they have trips on the U.S. Treasury, like, where you go in there. Maybe that's where they produce the cash. Okay, so here we are, looking right across from there, and let's see our scene. Here we have some little drops in the sun. It looks like it's either sunrise or sunset, or kind of like this is the mountain. Like it's like 11 in the morning or something, kind of like that. And here's a shape. It looks like a cat. Yeah, there's the cat's tail. Okay, let's get our stick. All right. Oh, all right. Well, today's is kind of the brew. Yeah, okay, this looks like a leaf. Yeah, that looks like a leaf. I want to look up leaf. We're looking for signs of friendship. There's a figure. I see a figure. Look up L. We don't have leaves. No leaves in here. Okay. What else have we got? Well, here is a figure for sure down there in the past. Here is a very light figure wearing a hat. Yes, yes, yes. And this right here, this could be coming in the future, a big bag of money. Yes. You know what this also looks like? this also, you know what? A heart, like a literal heart, not like the heart that you see, you know. Let's look up heart. Oh, look at there. Heart. Love and marriage, a trusted friend. Good health, confidence, pleasant moments with loved ones. Yeah, that looks to me like a literal, you know, the aorta and the chambers and stuff like that, you know, where the blood flows in and the blood flows out. And this figure over here, that looks very familiar. Yes. This looks like a figure right here, and right next to it is like a, also very pale, is a dog. And there's the tail. And we know dogs are loyal friends, friendship. This whole thing is about friendship. So here's the advice. I think what we're getting is become friends with money. You know, that's it. That's what we're going to do. That's how we can motivate it, attract it. Okay, I hope that's really a good lesson for all of us to learn. And we'll see you again in the next reading. Thanks a lot.